We're going to start with back to the wall. You're going to be probably about 2 feet away from the wall. You're going to kick up, bend both legs, and then you're going to stretch the shoulders open. So you can just relax your head, stretch the shoulders open, drop your butt down. What I don't want to see is when you drop, you let those shoulders lean forward towards the wall. I want you to pull your chest away from the wall as you drop your hips back. Okay? So no, Judith, you're closing your shoulders. I want you to do like a Mexican handstand. So really send your butt towards the wall. Just relax your head down, relax your head, and pull your shoulders towards the backs of your hands, like towards the palms. Pull the shoulders away from the wall. Yes, more. Because right now we're trying to isolate the shoulders. So sink your butt down and open the shoulders up. You're still closing in your shoulders. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So what was happening with you was the angle of your shoulder was like this. So you were stretching like this. I want the stretch to be like a chair bridge, right? So you're trying to, I want the shoulders fully open and you were sinking like this. You see the difference? Cool. Okay, let's see one more here. Okay, Mighty, probably a little bit farther away from the wall. Danny, this looks good, probably further away. Good, Vanessa. Yes, Caitlin, great. Yep, nice, Andrea. Pull. Really try to pull the weight towards the backs of the hands. Farnese, try to sink your butt down more. Yes, more. Good, while still pulling those shoulders away from the wall. Yeah, Judith, this isn't right. Yeah, it's super closed shoulder right now. You know how to do it. I know you know how to do a chair bridge because you did them with me forever ago. So yeah, it's like learning how to isolate just the shoulder. Like when you did the cat stretch, right? When you're on your knees and you're really sending the shoulders up, and that's what we're trying to recreate here. Okay, we are now going to go into our 7. What do I want to do first, actually, before we do that? Go ahead and grab your foam roller and your weights. If you have weights or if you have something that you can wedge your hands under, you need something heavy to put your hands under. Grab these weights real quick. Okay, maybe here. Foam rollers underneath the shoulders. Arms are going to be straight. Okay, so you see how high the foam roller is, right? Bringing one knee in towards my chest. I'm going to send my lower back down to the floor, keeping that thigh touching the rib. And then I'm going to bring my legs up into this pike position, this 7 shape. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Super open shoulders. If the legs together is too difficult, you can kind of open your legs into a V. This is a super intense shoulder stretch. You really want to have that foam roller high up on your shoulders. So Mighty, it's too low. The foam roller is like on your mid back right now. You need it up higher on the shoulders. Yes, Andrea, go ahead and straighten those arms all the way. It's okay that your elbows hyperextend. Yep, good, Vanessa. Try to tuck those hips under even more. Yep. Yes. Cool. Lisa, see if you can even you could probably wedge your fingers underneath the door there or Good, Jess. See if you can try to straighten your arms all the way. Judith, put the foam roller higher on the shoulders and then try to get your low back to touch the floor. So I want you to tuck your hips under, round. Yes, like this. Pull the knees into your chest.
Pull them in, pull them in, pull them in. Yep. And now you can extend the legs from there. Okay, so Farnoosh, you need to move the foam roller so it's underneath of the shoulders. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There. Tuck the hips under, bring the knees in towards your chest. Yes, and then try to go to your 7. Yep. Great. Extend the legs all the way. Good, Erica. Try to straighten those arms even more. Cool. So Judith, you feel this more now where it's like the shoulders are open and you're keeping the hips tucked under. Good. Okay. Nicely done, you guys. That's an intense one, right? Mighty's like, yeah, I like it. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're going to try to recreate this sensation while in a handstand. Yep, good, Vanessa. Keep rounding in that back. Yep, yep, yep. That's it. That's it. Good. Try to push those arms as straight as you can. Oh, I know. I know. Okay. It's time to do our 7 with our backs to the wall. Okay, so you did the lovely shoulders opening, setting the butt backwards. Now you're going to take one leg and you're going to bring it down as far as you possibly can. Okay, in order to keep bringing it down, you have to round in your lower back. If your lower back is arched, it's going to get stuck here. Okay, so you have to round in the lower back. Go ahead and bring your chin to your chest so you can look for that leg. It's going to help you to also kind of open up those shoulders more. Let's see if you guys can hit this position. Thigh is going to try to touch the rib. So bending the legs, feet are on the wall, and then you're going to extend one leg down. Yep, keep pulling the shoulders away from the wall, Vanessa. Yep. Yep. Good, Judith. Keep sinking your hips back behind you more. Bring your chin to your chest. My husband just left the house and Rocco is howling. Hey, bud, come here. Say hi to everybody. Look at their little 7 handstand. Aren't they so good? Yeah, no need to be sad. It's okay. Cool, Farnoosh. Pull those shoulders open more. Hips got to go back more. You want to get that leg to horizontal.
Your leg that's touching the wall is not knee by knee. I mean,
no,
not like a 7.
No.
Okay.
So I'm not forcing my knees to stay together yet. So I'm here. I got this leg. So I'm just sinking. Watch out, Ray. I'm just sinking my hips back. And then I'm bringing this leg down. Eventually, once I feel good there, then I'm going to take this foot off and bring it down. Okay. Yep, good, Judith. Push up taller. You're still closing in the shoulders. Yep, yep, yep. So try to bend the legs, send that lower back. This is great, Andrea. Point that foot. Jared, pull the shoulders away more. And you guys have to be pretty far away from, or, a decent distance away from the wall because you have to send your hips so far back behind you. This is better, Farnoosh. Okay. Keep pulling the shoulders open, open, open as you sink the hips back behind you. Good, Lisa. Nice. Keep dropping that front leg as low as you can. Uh-huh. Yep. Perfect, Erica. Good, Jess. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Awesome. Okay, great. So now we're going to try to go to that full 7 position. So you're here, sinking, go to the 7 with one leg. Eyes, I'm
I'm gonna recommend the eyes are on the floor, because it's gonna be easier to balance. You're gonna take this foot off, and I want you to think of it of like pulling the foot off instead of pushing into the wall and knocking yourself over. Okay, so you have to pull the leg away, and as you pull, the hips have to sink even further back towards the wall to compensate the weight of the leg that's now coming in front of you. Okay, so you're here. And then you're gonna sink the hips back even more, sink, 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 as you transition this leg.
You want it to feel like it's gonna fall back into the wall. Nice, Jared. Yeah, and if you can't fully extend that front leg, that's okay. If it needs to be bent a little bit, that's fine. Yep, and Farnish, don't jump off the wall, pull the foot off. Yep, and the hips are gonna sink back. Nice, Vanessa. Yep, and you feel how you're falling backwards? That's what I want. That's what I want. Yes, yep. And when you feel like you're falling back, drop the front leg even more. That's gonna be like your brakes. This leg dropping, both of them are gonna drop more if you feel like you're falling back.
Oh.
So Farnoosh, you're not letting your hips sink back enough, which is why that front leg is kind of like drooping below horizontal. Good, good, Vanessa. Yep, nah. Okay, Andrew, even more hips backwards. Good, Caitlin, this is perfect. This is exactly where you need to be. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. There you go. That's it. Nicely done. Farnoosh, this is better. Yes, and it should feel almost like it's gonna fall backwards as you're taking that foot off. Yep, hips more back. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna have you guys turn around now. We're gonna do stomach facing the wall. And we're gonna do our warrior 3.
Stomach is facing the wall. Shoulders are gonna be open. You're gonna reach this back leg behind you and bring this front knee down. So again, you're trying to go as wide as you can with this split, just like how we were on the floor. As wide as you can, try and hit that max range of motion. And then you can just take this foot off the wall. With this knee being all the way down, that's gonna ensure that you're in the right body position as opposed to shoulders closed. If your shoulders closed and your back is arched, your knee is gonna stop here. You need to push up tall, send the chest towards the wall. If you're having trouble finding this position, watch yourself. So put your camera to the side, put a mirror to the side, so you can watch yourself to get that alignment.
Okay, good, Farnoosh. Yep, extend the back leg even more. Back leg is all the way straight. Engage your quad. Yep, stay right there. Try not to jump off the wall. Good, 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 good. Tighten that back leg all the way. It's still bent. Knee comes down more. Good, Vanessa. So Judith, your bent leg toe should be touching the wall. So, yep, and then reach that back leg behind you. Take your time, slow it down. Good. Okay, just keep trying to bring the bottom knee lower. Back leg straight, Farnoosh, it's being lazy. Engage your quad. It's better.
Shelly, should that back leg be totally vertical with your hip or slightly like behind?
It's gonna be reaching back behind you. So if you guys do like a candlestick for a second, laying out on your back.
You're gonna try to bring this knee down to your chest and extend the back leg as far as it can possibly go. You going to that max range of motion is gonna lock you in place, and that's gonna help to keep you from like balancing with your legs, right? I see that a lot in handstands where you like, you know, are playing with your feet or you're playing with your legs to try to balance. This should be locked into place, totally solid. So go to that end range of motion. Yeah, that's gonna help you to just be able to control it in your hands and in your shoulders.
So like a split with just a bent leg.
Correct. Good, Erica. Yep. Yeah, so far you should really engage the back leg and send the back leg further. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Good, Caitlin, perfect. And engage that back leg even more. Good, Danny, reach the back leg further behind. Yeah, you're probably a little close to the wall. You don't have much space to play, but this is good. Good, Vanessa. Great. Cool. Knee comes down. Take your time, Lisa. Take your time. Knee down, knee down. Nice. A little bit rushed. Cool. So yeah, George, this looks great. Sorry, I just saw you sneak in here. See if you can do it with stomach facing the wall. Chest more towards the wall, Jared. Shoulders open, chest towards, nah. You fell because you let the shoulders drift forward. Yep, chest more towards the wall, Farnoosh. Just send the hips back. Yes, better. Keep that back leg nice and engaged. Front knee down more. Okay, not bad. Andrea, you're a little bit closed in the shoulders. Caitlin, this was great. Front knee down more. All right. Good, George. Keep your eyes on the floor. You don't need to arch in the back. Front knee is down. Front knee is down, 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 down. Yes. Good. Good, 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 good. Cool. And Danny, if you could move the camera a little bit further away so I can see you better, that'd be great. Front knee down more. Caitlin, bring it all the way down. I want to see if you can get that thigh. Yes. Yeah. Here. This is what I've been talking about. Nice. Tighten your back knee all the way. Yes. Perfect. No lazy noodle legs in here. There we go, Jared. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. This is perfect. Eyes stay on the floor if you can. Yep. Yep. And then try not to jump. Just float it off. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is looking really good. Oh my God, Danny, your cat is a psycho. All right. Looking good, you guys. Cool. Keep that knee down. Lisa, knee down. Okay. Lisa, I don't know if you saw that post that I made a little while ago about the bird landing on your foot. It's a little bit weird analogy, but it really helps. All right. I'm just gonna be like super fast with this because it's like a little bit weird and out there, but I think it helps a lot. So what's happening with you? So imagine there's a tree, right? And a bird comes and lands on the branch of the tree. And even though it's like this really lightweight bird, because it's on this like flimsy branch, the branch is like, oh, and like really bends down, right? That's what's happening in your handstand. You're here and then a bird is landing on your foot and you're completely breaking in your core and your back legs are like this. Okay. So what you want to try to do, and maybe you guys can try this just real quick. If your shoulders rest anyway. When I'm saying I want this maximum range of motion, I want the knee into the chest and your lower back is rounded, but you're still extending through the hip. Right? So even though you're going like full range of motion here, it doesn't mean that you're arching in your back like this. You're keeping your core engaged. So maybe you guys can try that. Foam roller is here, keeping the core engaged. So here, a little bird came and landed on your foot. You're going to keep your core strong and maintain this position. You're not going to let the bird drop that back leg down. Right? So if you're looking at your handstand, what I often see is instead of staying strong like this, sometimes you'll go whoop like that. and let the back arch. You don't want to break in your lower back. You want to keep that core strong. I hope that little story made sense. Good, Jess. So it's like wide of a split as you can, as big of a split, really letting that back leg extend, but still keeping the lower back engaged. So you're still tucking the pelvis under. Exactly, Caitlin. Exactly. Good. Toes are pointed, legs are really, really engaged. Foam roller is underneath of your hips. You can just lay down, Farnoosh. You can just lay down and then put the foam roller underneath your butt. There you go. Yep, knee comes in. Yeah, and see, I keep fussing at you for your back leg. Here, your quad is all the way engaged and your leg is totally straight. In your handstand, it's like blah, 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 blah. Good. Drop the knee more. Mighty. Good. Wider split. Toes pointed. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. So really going after this max range of motion is going to help you guys so much to have like this strong handstand. Okay. We're going to move on. Stomach facing the wall. We're going to try to stay as light on the wall as you can. Like it's super close. All right. So I'm going to be like 1.5 feet away from the wall. Chest is going to be pushing towards the wall here. So I don't want anybody drooping and closing the shoulders. Pushing up, chest goes towards the wall. You're going to let those hips drift behind you. So I'm not like trying to stretch as much as I can. I'm just like letting it feel light. So I'm just like sending the hips backwards like this. So I'm staying really light. I can bend one leg in. I can bend the other leg in. I can switch. I can go to tuck. I can open up, go to straddle. Okay, so it shouldn't really matter what position you go in. You're just going to keep those hips behind you, shoulders open. Stay super light on the wall. Tops of the feet are going to stay touching the wall. Maybe Farnoosh come in just a little bit towards the wall. Tops of the toes, it would probably help if you have socks on. Sorry for those who don't. Okay, so hips are just going to hang out behind Caitlin. Yep. That's good. Feeling nice and light. Yeah, on the toes. Nice and light the whole time. Vanessa, come closer to the wall. Because the further away you are, the more of a 7 you have to do. Okay. Good. And then sending the hips back. So try not to anterior pelvic tilt, Judith. Yep, better. Chest towards the wall more. Okay, and then try to go to that tuck position. Keep bringing the knees down. Knees come down, knees come down, knees come down. All the way down. Yes. Good. Keep bringing the chest more towards the wall. Farnoosh, you're still pretty far away from the wall, so you're like really having to super open the shoulders. All right, so Jess, we got to get those hips behind. I know it's scary, but that's what we're aiming for. Good, Erica. Yeah, Caitlin, this is exactly what we want. Yep. So in order for it to feel really lightweight, you have to have the weight of your hips hanging behind you. Okay, Vanessa, on the tops of your feet. I still feel like you're far away.
Yeah, I think I am.
Like your legs are almost like a horizontal in a 7. Let's get closer. You want to be close enough so that you can, easily touch the wall, but still have space to slide your knees down, right? So not like all the way up against the wall, but yep. So just chest to the wall, chest to the wall, chest to the wall, chest to the wall, because it's going to be really heavy where you are right now. Yeah, it's too heavy because you're letting, as soon as the shoulders drift in front of your hands, just the tiniest bit, you're done for. You have to keep the shoulders over the backs of your hands. Okay, there you go, Vanessa. Tops of the feet. Tops of the feet. Good. Yeah. Should feel nice and light here. You're still too far away. Get closer. You're still too far away, Farnoosh. Get closer. Get in there.
We got to get in there.
Yeah, got to get in there. Chest towards the wall, Jared. There, thank you. This is where things get lighter. Nice. Yep, Andrea, chest more towards the wall. Let's go, stretch it. Cool, good, Farnish. Okay, good, George. Yep, keep letting those hips hang out behind you. Nice. Great. Cool. Yeah, this is better, Vanessa. Good, Erica. Cool. George, if you could do me a favor and put the camera off to the side. Also turn the camera so that your video is wider, because you're like this teeny tiny little thing on my screen right now. And I'm like, who's that? Okay, so awesome. Now we're gonna go ahead and try my chin to the blocks, and we're gonna start to play around with some different shapes here. So what I really like about the chin to the blocks drill is that it keeps you super honest. You can't cheat it. So your tuck, your straddle, your straight, and your 7 are all the same shoulder rib position. Okay. You're going to be here, pushing up really tall. Your chin is going to be touching the blocks. You're going to bend this front leg, get your knee all the way down to your chest. You're in that warrior 3. Back leg isn't being lazy, right, Carnage? Keep that back leg really, really straight. Knee is down. From here, take this foot off. You can bend the back leg. You can transition into your tuck. Notice as I'm bringing that knee down, my hips are transitioning behind me. I'm not like opening the shoulders anymore. The shoulders are opening more because my hips are going behind. My hips are transitioning behind as I'm bringing the knee down. Okay, so go ahead and set up your 2 yoga blocks. Your hand is going to be about a hand length in front of the yoga blocks. Chin is touching. You can go to double stag. You can transition to that tuck. You can open up into your straddle. You can go to straight. Okay, play around with your different shapes, but glue your chin to the blocks. Keep bringing that front knee down, George. Front knee comes down more. Yes, getting taller. Good. Keep that chin on the blocks. Yep. Great. Good, Farnish. Try to get the front knee down. And that's going to send those hips back behind you. Caitlin, this is perfect. Hips back more. Okay, good, Vanessa. You're probably a little bit too in front of the blocks, but your position's good, so I'm not going to fuss at you. And then Andrea, you're too close to your blocks. So I want that warrior 3 position first. I want the knee all the way down to your chest. Let me, so the bent leg, Danny, should be touching the wall first. Okay, keep bringing the knee down, knee all the way down to the ribs. Keep going. Good, hips keep staying back behind you. Okay, so Jared's got to grow taller. All right, everybody stop. We're like almost right. It's close. So I want you guys to all set your camera off to the side, or, you know, if you have a big mirror, put it off to the side. I want you guys to all turn your heads and look at your own body. Okay. It's going to be so much easier if you actually see it in real time, make the correction and see what you're doing and feel it. Okay. Like I can tell you all day long, you're arching in your back, but like sometimes it's like not until you see it that it's like, oh, I see what she's talking about. So what I want to do for a second, you can use the blocks or you don't have to use the blocks, whatever. Again, hand is going to be a hand length in front. So what I'm seeing is this closed shoulder. You see how my chest is pointing towards the blocks and you're here. And then you're like, I'm gonna stretch my chin to the block. You need to
push your chest towards the wall and tuck those hips under. So go, turn your head to the side. And you see how my lower back and my hips drift behind to get that straight line. Yeah, so right now we're trying to get rid of this position. Okay, for in your straddle, you need to be in this position. You see where my shoulder and hip alignment is? That's why we're doing all of this, so that when you guys press, you're gonna press right into the correct position rather than pressing like this. Okay.
There's a reason I'm making you guys do all of this. I'm not just being mean. Yep. Jess, you're too far away from the blocks. Turn your head and look at yourself. You got those nice mirrors right there. Caitlin, your back leg's lazy. Thank you. So all of you guys, if you don't have a mirror, your head should be turned towards the camera because you've pinned yourself. You can see yourself. If you can't see yourself, if your screen is too teeny tiny, you need to click on the 3 dots on the top right hand side of the corner and blow yourself up. Pin yourself. Judith, bent leg needs to touch the wall. Yep. Back leg reaches behind. Okay, this is better. So thigh to the rib, this is much better. Yes, yes, much better alignment. Good job. Good, Vanessa. Yes. Yep. Knees keeps coming down a little bit. Yes. Yes. Whew. Good, Andrea. This is so much better. Your alignment was 10 times better this time. Good, Danny. Yep, straightening it out. Better, George. It's getting better. Yep, yep, yep. So it's the reason it's so freaky is it's because it's not just like vertical upside down. It's like you're actually even kind of tilted backwards. Yeah, so it's your chest is going to be trying to go towards the ceiling. This is better, Farnoosh. Keep letting those hips go back. Yes, yes. Even more back. Even more, even more. Keep going, keep going. It's right there, you guys. We're getting better.
The feeling was to doing like an arch. I don't know if that's the word in English.
Wait, say it again.
Like the arch. I don't know how you said in English. The feeling is
like a bridge.
Like a bridge.
Yeah.
That's the feeling you're pushing, not a straight line.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like almost like you're on a diagonal line, like your chest is almost pointed up towards the ceiling.
Towards the bridge. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, this is better. Keep stretching the shoulders open as you send the hips even further back behind you. Farnoosh, this is getting better. Yep, keep like testing that boundary. It should feel like your hips are so crazy far behind you. Tighten your back leg, Caitlin. Letting it go further back. Yep, so it's going to be falling away from the wall. Good, Erica. Cool. All right. Yep, yep, yep. Cool, Judith. Knee comes down, so the bent leg should be touching the wall first. Yep, knee all the way down, Danny. Thighs touching the rib. Thighs touching the rib first. Keep going. Keep sending the hips back. Yep. Yep. Good, Vanessa. Yes, 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 yes. Great, great. This is what I've been trying to get you to do. You feel how it's like, almost feels like it's gonna fall over.
Yeah, that was like way different than what I've been doing this whole time.
And your fingers are probably like screaming because it's like falling.
I thought it was gonna fall. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
I thought it was gonna fall. So I was like, no, don't fall.
Right. That's the sensation I've been trying to get you to do. And maybe that's what I need all of you guys to do right now. Because actually I don't think I've seen it too much. Fall over. You guys all know how to cartwheel out. So let's go ahead and push that boundary even more, because what's so difficult about a tuck and a straddle and a 7 is the sensation of having your hips like way the frick over there. Yeah, you guys are comfortable here in your little comfort zone where your chest is still a little bit in front. Let those hips hang out behind you. Embrace that sensation. One more time, and then we'll move on. There you go. There you go. Good, Caitlin. Yeah. Push that boundary. It should feel like it's going to fall over. Change your goal right now, not to hold the balance, but to see how far it can go back. Yep. And then from here, 7, Vanessa. While it's still falling backwards.
That was asking a little too much.
Chest to the blocks, chin to the blocks, Jess. It's too heavy there. Chin to the blocks. Oh, you like thought about going for it and then you freaked yourself out, but that was closer. Good. All right. We're going to try a couple things that might help again with just like understanding